Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. Thank you for showing out, bringing the energy and bringing the vibe to the channel once again. I appreciate you guys, and if you're new, my name is Jeroy. So for today's video, what I want to give y'all is my top 5 rules for a healthy and happy lifestyle, okay? 2 things that we all deserve in this life. It's an amazing combination, just like lemon and cucumber, to get our vegan water. It's something we all deserve. Now, when it comes to health, there's 5 main components. You have emotional, physical, intellectual, social, and then the last one, spiritual. I should light my sage one time, you know what I'm saying? And then when we're talking about happiness, that's a feeling. You just know when you're happy. It's joyful, you know what I'm saying? You can feel it from within. We all deserve these 2 things, but you gotta remember that when it comes to these 2 things, there's a lot of things out there that wanna distract us from getting to those 2 things, health and happiness. And there's a lot of things that just wanna stop us from wanting to live a healthy and a happy lifestyle. And that's why my number 1 rule to start this is going to be focusing on yourself. All right, y'all, so back on another walk, just like I was last video, embracing this beautiful day. I'm in nature, so I'm connected right now. But focusing on yourself, that's my first rule, because, damn, I'm tall. That's my first rule, because you have to be able to identify the problem. What is stopping you from being happy? What is stopping you from living that healthy lifestyle? That's pure awareness. And living a healthy lifestyle, that's all in the mindset. It's called having a health conscious mindset, and it's the same thing with happiness. I can give you all the materialistic things in the world, put it in front of you, and at the end of the day, you're still gonna have to face yourself. It's like getting a brand new sneaker and you embrace it for 3 to 5 minutes, and then time goes by and you're right back to reality. So focusing on yourself, going from within, and figuring out what is the root of you not being happy, or what is the root of you not living that healthy lifestyle, is the start of it. And one of my favorite books, 7 Spiritual Laws of Success by Deepak Chopra, he says that if the mind is like a turbulent ocean, it's gonna be hard to catch anything because it's so crazy. I can throw a rock at it and you would not notice it. But if your mind is still like a lake, you would notice it right away. I can throw a pebble at it and you would catch it. It's all about silencing all the noise around you and all the things that people are telling you should be doing, and really connecting and going from within. And that's where all the answers will be for you to a healthier and happy lifestyle. Wow, guys, I have not sat in this chair in a while. It feels good to be back. For rule number 2, this is giving. Now, what you have to ask yourself with this blessing you currently have called life, what am I offering to the world? Now, for example, when I create these videos, I give you guys a piece of me, piece of my heart, piece of my mind, piece of my spirit, and it goes into all my creations. And when you guys leave me feedback like your videos have changed my life, impacted my life, I've done this because of the content that you put out, it circulates and it brings me genuine happiness. The way to keep health, wealth, happiness, joy circulating in your life is by giving. It's like when you surprise your friend for a birthday party and their reaction made you feel so good, maybe made you want to cry. Or when you think about buying your mother that house and it gives you that tingling feeling because you know that her reaction will make you feel so good. Or if you think about buying your father that car, that same reaction is going to make you feel so good. It's the flow of energy, the law of giving and receiving. For example, my friend Gisela bought me this plant. She brought life into my house. This is a succulent plant, and this is going to bring energy into the crib and so much happiness and so much purity by having this. And she did it strictly from the heart. And because she did that, she will now receive a blessing as long as she's ready to receive it. In my humble opinion, there is no better feeling than giving. Any opportunity you get, practice the law of giving and receiving. Those blessings will come, and you don't want to do it with the intention assumption of that a blessing is gonna come. You want it to be pure. And when you give something to somebody, it doesn't have to be a materialistic item. It could be a compliment. If you see somebody, a cashier that's been at the register for probably 8 hours, give them a compliment. Oh, your smile is nice. Oh, I love your hair. Oh, your shoes look nice. That's gonna put a smile on their face, make them feel good. It's gonna make you feel good. It's the flow of energy. You can pass on information, valuable information, something you learned. Give that to somebody else. It can uplift them. It could change their life. It's the way of the world. Practice the law of giving and receiving and watch how much happiness it brings you. I got my little macro bowl right here. Protein, carbs, fats, fibers. So freaking good. I only got one word for this. If you know what that word is, spam it up in the comment section right now. And then I got my OJ No. Come on, man. You already know the vibes. And this is actually my post-workout meal. So I'm going to eat this before I go work out, which is going to lead me to rule number 3, and that is physical activity. So I get this question often, and the question is, why do you work out? And whenever I see that question, I assume it's from somebody that doesn't live that gym lifestyle, which is okay. But if you go to the gym often, then you already know why you work out and you know how it makes you feel. Movement is so important. It's part of who we are. When it comes to health and happiness, movement will get you there. I stand for a strong mind and a strong body, and they're connected. So you should be training both to maximize your potential. You gotta ask yourself, what do we do when we're stressed, depressed? We're typically stagnant and we feel lost, but it's proven that people who exercise their mind and their body are genuinely more happy than others. You guys have heard me say it before, training, exercising, athletics is therapy for me. It's been part of my life, my whole entire life, from sports to now training, performance training. It makes me feel so good. When I get into the gym, I get to release any emotions. I'm not thinking about all the things that are going on in the outside world. I'm focused on myself, and when I leave the gym, first thing I do when I get into my car is relief. What a great workout, guys. I've really been pushing myself in the gym. No struggle, no progress. You know what I'm saying? You got to get in there. You got to get focused. No distractions if you really want to see some gains. Whatever your goals are, you just got to lock in. And all my workouts recently have just been amazing. Really pushed myself today. But anyways, you guys know I'm big on my post-workout meal, my pre-workout meal. And for rule number 4, I want to talk a little bit about food awareness. Now, you guys know how I like to live a plant-based lifestyle, a healthy lifestyle, because healthy eating leads to healthy living, okay? And I think a lot of people fail to understand that. I understand some of you may be younger and you always want to eat food that tastes good, but you can eat healthy food that tastes amazing too. That is part of the reason why I make the videos I do, so you guys can see how good I eat and how you can find things that are more organic, more raw, and find things that are more natural for you that still taste amazing, okay? One thing to always keep in mind is that a lot of us are nutrient deficient. You are lacking nutrients, okay? And the nutrients that your body needs, you need certain nutrients to feel the way you should be feeling. So a lot of us, whether we feel lethargic on certain days or we have headaches or whatever the case is, a lot of it has to do with you being nutrient deficient. That's why it's so important to get your vitamins in, to eat your fruits, your vegetables, to eat a lot of whole foods. All that stuff is so important to feel amazing, okay? When I was younger and I was eating crappy and whatnot, the American diet, let's get into that. The American diet, so many people fail to realize that a lot of the food that we eat, not me, but a lot of the food that Americans eat is the diet that they marketed to you, and it's for a reason, right? They're marketing you that kind of stuff because it's an agenda. They know exactly what they're doing. So you shouldn't have to just be stuck in that mindset that what is being marketed to me, that's what I should consume. A lot of people, if you speak to people in different countries and stuff, they don't really eat like us. A lot of us in America eat really bad. We consume a lot of chemicals daily, and these chemicals are really draining us. There's no perfect diet, in my opinion. Some people think there's a perfect diet. I don't, because I think everybody's genetics are different and certain people need certain things. But always think about moderation, okay? Moderation. You shouldn't be consuming too much of anything at all. Rule number 5, and that is going to be prayer. Now, whether you're religious, non-religious, spiritual, non-spiritual, I actually heard this the other day. It said a man and a woman only have 2 lives, and the second one begins when you realize you only have one, okay? You only get one shot at this life right here, and you should take that time to start your day, to end your day, whether it's 30 seconds to a minute, to express yourself to a higher power, to give thanks, to thank a higher power of the force for everything that you have, and also to surrender yourself to a higher power and drop your ego. That is so important to know that there's something bigger than you out there. All is one, one is all. And while you're praying and you're deep, you're connected, you're communicating with your ancestors or whatever you believe in, you'll feel something that we all need, and that is faith, okay? And with that faith, it will make you a believer, it will make you a fighter, and it will bring you so much inner peace and happiness and a healthier connection with the universe. I cannot think of one time that I didn't pray for something and it didn't happen in such a unique, cool way. So prayer is just like manifestation. When you get deep into that prayer, you're connecting with something that you can't physically see, but you can only feel, and that will get you right from within. So prayer is a life changer. If you're not doing it right now, you do not have to be religious, you do not have to be spiritual. Just knowing that there's something bigger than you out there is so important. And like I said, that faith, it will make you a fighter, it will make you a believer, and prayer will lead to a healthier and a happier lifestyle. That's a fact. All right, guys, so concluding today's video, I hope you guys really enjoyed. I hope you're able to grab some value from today's video. I promise if you implement at least one of these rules into your life, it will change your life for the better, okay? That's what it's all about, guys. Constantly evolving and constantly bettering yourself as a person so that you can make your impact here while you're here, okay? And in essence, when it comes to health and happiness, they're basically one and the same. You wanna have both, but when it comes to health, you cannot rely on any corporations to tell you the truth about health. And when it comes to happiness, you can't rely on just anybody or anything to make you happy. It's all in the mindset and it's all from within. All right, guys, so, and family, y'all already know what it is. Make sure to comment END in the comment section. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Somebody's calling me right now, but I'm concluding this video. Where was I? I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. And as always, stay true to self. And I'm out.